Hi friends, welcome to Yoga Guru Maths Theory Lectures. Here we are covering only theory. Practicals we have already covered in separate videos. So kindly download this app to get these videos for theory and practicals both. These are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India as well. So let's focus on our topic. Today's topic is circles. What is a circle? So you'll say quite simple, draw something circular and using some bangle or something, and that's a circle which has equal means which looks equal. But the practical definition of circle is the collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane is called as a circle. Means what? When you are drawing something using a bangle, then there is a center and all these points, these everything, this is called a circumference. So all these points are equidistant from the center, right? So that's why it's called a circle. If this wouldn't have been equidistant, this would have been a straight line or something like that, then this wouldn't have been a circle. The concept is equidistant. The distance between this O to B and O to A is always equal. Okay, what is a chord? We take any two points on the circle, then the line segment PQ is called as a chord. This segment PQ, this is known as a chord. Even diameter AB is a chord, right? All these which are on the circle, all the points which are on the circle and are joined, they are the chords. Then diameter, the chord which passes through the center of the circle is called the diameter. So chord which passes through the center of the circle, see this AB passes through the center of the circle. What is an arc? A piece of a circle between two points is called an arc. Means what? See this BC, piece of the circle between two points, this BC on from the circle side, not this segment. Okay, this is called as an arc. Okay, circumference, the length of the complete circle is called as a circumference. This full circle length, if you put a thread on this and go on putting it on the circumference and then measure the length of that thread, that will be called as a circumference. Semicircle, a diameter of a circle divides it into two equal parts, which an arc. So each of the two arcs is called a semicircle. Means what? A diameter of a circle divides it into two equal parts. See this. AB divides the circle into two parts, this upper and this lower. So these two are known as the semicircles. Congruent circles or congruent arcs. Two circles are said to be congruent if and only if either of them can be superposed on the other so as to exactly cover. So same as the earlier definition of congruency. So suppose if this is a circle, I draw another circle which is same as this one and put it on this circle. So that will exactly cover this circle. So that's called as a congruent. Cyclic quadrilateral means what? A quadrilateral ABCD is said to be cyclic if all the four vertices of it lie on the circle. See this ABCD, all the four vertices lie on the circle. So this is known as a cyclic quadrilateral. What is a common chord? The intersection point of two circles is the common chord of the circle. Means what? The intersection points of two circles, see this is one point and this is one point, and when you join this, then it's called as a common chord. Now few important theorems. The perpendicular from the center of a circle to a chord bisects the chord and it is vice versa. Means what? If you draw a perpendicular, let's see in figure. See this perpendicular drawn from center of a circle to a chord bisects this chord, means AM equals to MB, and it is vice versa also. Means what? You don't know whether it is perpendicular or not. Then if you draw a segment which bisects AM and MB, then you can say that it is perpendicular to AB. Means when you draw from center O to AB chord, that that center and that segment OM, when it bisects AB, means AM equals to MB, then you can definitely say that OM is perpendicular to AB. Next is, equal chords of a circle are equidistant from the center. It means, see this, AB and DC are equal. Equal means their lengths are equal. So it means OY equals to OX. They are equidistant from the center. So what does the theorem say? If AB equals to DC, then definitely OX equals to OY. That's the theorem. Next, if two chords of a circle are equal, then their corresponding arcs are congruent. See it again. If two chords of a circle are equal, means two chords are equal of a circle. Remember, one circle only. It is not. This theorem is not talking of two separate circles. In one circle only, there are two chords, right? And both the chords are equal. Then the corresponding arcs are congruent. Remember, many books think of it as two circles, and vice versa is also true then, right? Conversely, if two arcs are congruent, then their corresponding chords are equal. Remember, important part is this is for one circle only. It is not for two separate circles. Next, congruent arcs of a circle subtend equal angles at the center. See this. Congruent arcs of a circle. So this arc is congruent to this red arc. Okay. So they will always give or subtend an equal angle. If this is 30 degrees, this will also be 30 degrees. This can be proven. So we won't be wasting our time in proving it. Okay. Next, the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of the circle. What does it mean? See, this is the center of the circle. So, angle subtended by an arc. This is the arc. It is subtended at the subtended an angle of 2A. Okay, at the center. So, this angle will always be double of any angle which is subtended by the same arc on the remaining part of the circle. Means even if this triangle, these two sides are drawn as like this, here and here, or here and here, then also this angle will be A only as far as it joins these 2 points. Okay, so this will always be half of the angle subtended at the center. Okay. Next, angle in the same segment of a circle is are equal. Means angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. Means what? Firstly, what is a segment? See, this segment means what? Any chord which divides a circle into two parts, right? This is called as a minor segment and the other one is called as a major segment. Basically, these are the two parts of the circle, right? So what does the theorem say? Angle in the same segment of a circle are equal. It should be R over here. Angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. See this. AB is one, A and B 2 points in the chord on the circle. If you join this, then it's a chord. This is a minor segment and this is a major segment. So angles in the same segment, this AB, are always equal. Means ACB will always be equal to ADB. Let this D be anywhere, let this C be anywhere. As far as the 2 points A and B are there, means they are joined always, and this C and D are always on the circle. The sum of either pairs of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degrees and vice versa. Means what? Sum of either pairs of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. What is the cyclic quadrilateral? All the four vertices should be on the circle. So See this, all are on the circle. So the opposite angles will always total out to be 180 degrees. So this plus this will be 180 and this plus this will be 180. Next, the angle in a semicircle is the right angle. Means what? See this, angle in a semicircle means, see this like this, BA is the diameter. So BCA is the angle in a semicircle. So this will BCA will always be 90 degrees. Last one is, if two chords of a circle are equal, then the corresponding arcs, major, minor or semicircle, are always congruent. Means two chords are equal, then the corresponding arcs are equal. It's quite simple. See this, if BC equals to AC, then definitely this arc BC will be equal to arc AC. So, subject to BC chord equals to AC chord. Download Yuvaguru Maths Olympiad app from Play Store to get these videos, tests, question banks with explanations directly on your mobile. Get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies on your PC. It's a separate paid version. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. See this, we have theory lectures and practical lectures. Practical lectures we have solved all the problems, tougher ones and simpler ones. They are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India as well. So anyone basically who deals in mathematics needs to download this Yuvaguru app. So keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.